Hi everyone, Jason Owens here, author of Finding My Voice and co-founder of Yellow Pad Sales Machine. Today we're going to cover how you can maintain and boost your sanity and your peace of mind. Now, in my time as being a researcher, talking with entrepreneurs, talking with small business owners of any duration, whether these are folks who've only been in business for a couple months up to folks who've been in business a couple decades, the one thing that I find to be pretty consistent in those conversations is that as income goes, so does sanity. So you sometimes see this roller coaster of people who are doing well, obviously, when the income's coming in and they feel like they're in the right place, they've found their sweet spot, the market's validating what they're doing, and then when the income dries up or begins to ebb back, to kind of pull back, then what happens is you find a business owner who is really doubtful, getting a little bit apprehensive, maybe thinking they've missed their calling or somehow the market is moving on without them. They're going to go out of business. Well, I want to talk to exactly that. How can we even that out across the board just a little bit more? Now, you're probably familiar with a topic called a sales funnel. We're going to go ahead and draw one here on the board. If you're not familiar with it, it's very easy to understand. So you have several different channels right now, or a couple different channels in your life where people can come to get to know you, and whether it's exchanging business cards or maybe they're passing by your booth, somehow people get a chance to know you. So you end up here with a funnel of a certain amount of people who get to know you, they come into your world, and then of that number of people who come into your world, some of them are going to end up buying your product, engaging in your service. Now, the name of the game here in keeping your sanity and peace of mind kind of on that even keel is to do a fantastic job of putting people into the top end of that funnel. If you do a very good job of maintaining a good flow of people coming in to that funnel, then you will end up having a much, much better time of keeping your sanity, keeping your peace of mind a lot more stable. Now, as I've talked with business owners, again, of any duration, whether they're brand new or very well established, and they seem to be having this tremendous roller coaster with regards to income, and I'll ask a couple probing questions, mainly around their sales funnel. So, hey, how many of these streams do you have coming in? I've drawn 3 on the board here. Your business may have several, but when I speak with folks who are really complaining about the ups and downs, usually what happens is they have 1, maybe 2, and those 2 kind of sort of work sometimes. And that's exactly what I want to pinpoint today. One of the very early things that I used to do years ago, back when I used to do business coaching, one of the very early things that I would do is talk with people about this very concept. Hey, how are you creating an environment that invites people in? Is this simply a matter of you showing up more? Your business might be such that you're interacting directly with consumers, and maybe rather than just going to the farmer's market and having a booth out there once a week, might end up changing into, hey, I'm going to go find a way to work the booth out at the farmer's market a couple times a week. That might be all weekend. It might be several different stops. It might just simply mean that you need to do more of something that's already working for you. Okay, so that's easy. That's pretty easy to wrap your mind around. Another option might be, okay, I've already tried going out to meet with my clients, meet with my prospects by hanging out, by kind of setting up my shingle at one shop. Maybe I also need to add a totally different stream in there to where I can go find a totally different crowd to hang around. That might look like hanging out at the Chamber of Commerce. That might look like getting involved in a networking group. Again, there are a number of ways that you can drive business into that sales funnel, but number one thing, most importantly, is to get multiple streams kicking in your business. And what I find is that folks who end up kind of doing some exploration around this, so maybe they have 2 that kind of sort of work, and they go and they do a little bit of exploring, they might find a 3rd or a 4th stream that's actually more reliable than the first 2, that they kind of feel like is home, they're kind of comfortable with, that's a bit of a safety zone for them. But the folks who do go out and do explore and find streams 3 and 4, maybe even stream number 5, those are the ones who end up being a lot more steady on their income. Not a lot of highs, not a lot of lows, but some really good, consistent sanity and peace of mind by simply going out there and just adding more ways for people to get involved with you. So have faith in what you do. You already bring a really good product, a really good service to market. You have the goods. You can do this work that you want to do. Just have some more faith in yourself. Go out there, go get them. If you have questions, give me a call. Or hit reply next to this email, interact with me, go to my website, find the Contact Jason button, and just interact with me. I'll do everything I can to help you succeed in your endeavors. Thanks so much.